Okay, so Adamu Gaba on Twitter says, Twitter has no right to infuse into our local political affairs. It is a company, not a government. By removing our democratically elected president's speech to the people of Nigeria, Twitter needs to shut down from Nigeria's internet space. Twitter needs to get out of Nigeria. Now, this obviously is trending very hard. I mean, come on, this is the number one sycophant, number one. I don't even want what to use. Number one, pick me in the Nigerian government, in which he will never really be picked. So don't really know. Um. So yeah, it's so weird because the numbers are very very different. Normally, from comments to likes, you see an increase, but then if you look at it, it's like 2,000 comments, 1,000 almost 1,500 retweets, and 500 likes. So of course, people had a lot to say. Again, listen, this is Adamu Gaba here. Please, the bar is absolutely low for what he has to say. And then, of course, it's like, you're such a pick me. So, you might as well just tweet, Buhari, please give me a job. I am jobless. Like, that is literally what you need to do. Like, that is literally what he needs to do. So, let's look at people's reactions. Somebody says, Jack should know that Buhari has many followers and opponents. We as a nation should never be jealous of our country, and not just for Buhari only. Deleting an article is an insult to our own country. Even if you don't like Buhari, it is a shame to our president. It is a shame to our president did that. I don't know what this person means. Like, that's the no, this person is referring to Jack, referring to the founder of Twitter. All right, listen. So you're saying the owner of Twitter is jealous of Buhari? Please, we're not even going to analyze such a statement. Someone says, you must think Jack is from your village. Twitter has rules and nobody's above those rules as long as you're on Jack's app. Tell him. Someone says, if you really meant what you said, why didn't you post it on Facebook or Instagram? You're living for someone's house as a tenant and you still want the landlord to evict everyone, including yourself. Someone says, Twitter has no right to infuse into our political affairs. It's a company, not a government. I mean, what are you on about? How can you say such a thing? It's the absolute audacity. Don't you use Twitter? And again, this sort of fuels the agenda that everyone is always talking about of them wanting to control the internet space because they understand that it's something that is out of their control, and Nigerians are effectively using social media to their advantage. I mean, that's the new thing. I mean, you have such old, rugged, wasted people in government who are very much, their mentality, it can be very questioned, but it seems like as if they are not even growing with the Nigerian people. Like, they're so behind, and they think that some sort of military regime era, some dictatorship kind of thing is still working. Absolutely not. That does not make sense. Someone says, the good people of Nigeria say Twitter is going nowhere. Let you and every other government official and hater of free speech leave this space for us. But that's the thing. What Buhari, because I think why this is good and a win for the Nigerian people is that we understand the country that we're in, and we understand how dangerous it is to go stand up for yourself, because they can know the government, they say it's a democracy, but if you try anyhow, they will just, So again, this obviously shows that in a space where Nigerians can actually control, you can't come here and do anyhow. And that's just what it is. Listen. If Donald Trump's account can be just annulled, as in taken away, please, a tweet that's deleted from Buhari on Twitter is nothing. They need to calm down. But then again, it's like, what kind of people would we call ourselves if we condone such a statement, especially on Twitter? Listen. Nigerians have their own place on Twitter. Listen, if you think you can come here and do anyhow in a system or in a place where Nigerians can actually, maneuver and actually know the mechanisms of Twitter, listen, they play themselves. They really, really play themselves. And to be honest, I doubt it was even Buhari that made that statement. Of course, it's in his name, but then again, it's like, those words were too big and too intelligent for you to get that someone like Buhari would actually make up himself. Someone says, the audacity, come and move it now. We will move to your place so that you people from your region, permanent ban, Ewumali. Okay, all right. Someone says Ewumali or Ewu Gambia. Well, this person are calling different types of goods from different African countries. Well, someone says, you see that These people are dining with hypocrisy itself, of course. You were cheering when they suspended Trump, but you see, you're fuming now. They deleted that trash post of Buhari. You all are swimming in an ocean of hypocrisy. Listen, it's just how is the entitlement in Twitter needs to be removed from the Nigerian internet space. Who are you? Who are you? You're not even a part of the government. You were a presidential aspirant, and that is all that you're going to be. Listen. Just be honest. I just on Twitter and beg Buhari, like I just want to work. If it's that I'm going to clean and mop Aso Rock, I will do it. Because you're so desperate for attention. Like listen. You're not even a government official and you are so passionate. You're so unproductively passionate about issues that you can listen. It shows how desperate you are to trend, and that's just it. Someone says, if you can deactivate your Twitter account if you think you're not doing it. I mean, no, honestly. Don't think that the way you're talking, you're also free as well. Because if Nigeria should decide that, okay, fine, we'll target you and your account to be removed, it will be removed. So, listen, Twitter is not a place for, listen, it's I can't even describe Twitter because a lot of things goes on there. But the fact is, like, you yourself, you're not safe. Because by this, Nigerians can just focus on you and just transfer anger towards you. And then your account will even be deleted. And worse things will happen to you than Buhari. Oh, listen. Someone says, Adamu, I admire your resilience in your duty to Nigeria. Who asked him? What? The person now is not giving notes. Wow, okay, fine. Note 1, communication is life wire to every society. 2, the globe can't exist without information. 3, people always communicate. Please, you are trying to talk like this to somebody like Adamu Gaba. I'm so sorry to who you are, but you really wasted your time, honestly. Someone says Nigerians reported their president's tweet and their complaint was upheld. The president would have appealed. Lots of reported tweets get vindicated and not found in breach. Feedback is sycophancy if it can't accommodate negative review. The president should learn to listen. Quick, smart talk, but what? You're replying to Adamu Gaba. Listen, you need to understand with communication. Like, no matter how much you try, you have to understand kind of the personality of who you're talking to, and if they have the competence to understand different points of view. If they can't, my dear, don't waste your time. Someone says the same Twitter that helped your app gain visibility. He has an app. Why can't you see the prejudice behind that tweet? Listen, if you can't see come on. It's Adamu Gaba, please. Number 1 sycophant. Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.